Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are doing a hands-on review of the one and only Hollyland Cosmo C1 system. Let's dive on in. All right, first things first, guys. When you get the system, it's gonna come in this beautiful Pelican case here. First of all, loving that they send it in this. So many times when I get products from brands, man, it just comes in like dinky, stupid carrying bag cases that are made of like, I don't even know, like just crappy material. Love that it comes in a Pelican case for you. Additionally, got foam padding built out inside, built out perfectly for the system as well, which I absolutely love. So awesome there. Now talking about the actual unit. So here is the system. So right here, we're looking at the receiver is colored in blue and the transmitter colored in red. So these are the systems right here. Beautiful little bunny ears. First of all, I do want to just mention, what this is. So wireless transmission system, what that does is allows you to wirelessly transmit a signal from your camera or additional monitor on your camera to a viewing monitor off the camera, transmitting that wirelessly. Transmisión inalámbrica, ¿no? And so that's what the system does. Normally the industry has always known Teradek as the name brand, but now if you go to Adorama or B&H, you're gonna see Hollyland. Hollyland is quickly becoming the industry standard for wireless transmission, and for great reasons, guys. Like, they're unloading products in the industry. Before getting this Cosmo C1 system, I had the Hollyland Mars 400S Pro, which I still have. I also had before that the 400 system, and then the Mars X system. So I've been continuing to buy and use and upgrade with Hollyland as they progress, because their systems are just incredible. And we'll get to price point later on, which you guys will like a lot. So talking about the product, just the overall build and durability, guys, like super solid system here. If I was to drop these, which I'm gonna do my best to never do, I would trust them to still work even after a nice solid 8-foot drop on concrete. The build is just super strong and sturdy. Doesn't feel dinky, doesn't feel cheap, doesn't feel like plastic. Just great, guys. I love it. And so obviously, these are screwing on and off. These are, I call them bunny ears, but essentially, these are what's actually transferring the signal from the actual unit, to the receiver. So on the transmitter here, obviously, you can attach battery to the back. So we can do MPF batteries here to power this system. Additionally, you can do a DC import here for power. So with this DC import, if I was gonna run this, I would connect this to a D-tap and run it through my V-mount. But generally, I run my monitor off of a dummy battery via the D-tap to my V-mount. So for this, I would just put, NPF battery on it. Then on the side here, you can plug in via USB-C. And what's great about this system is it has built out transmitter in here for wireless live streaming and doing so seamlessly. So if you want to do some seamless live streaming, all you need is the transmitter here. Just plug it right into your computer and you're good to go. So cool. Additionally, we've got power on and off, and then we've got the adjuster for channels right here. Now, what I love is, although this is right here and easy and simple to use, I've never had to use it, guys. I've used this on about 6 to 7 productions now, and not a single time have I had to, manually change the channels. It's automatically connected every single time and right away. And what I really love about this kit too, it's so important to be fast and efficient on productions. Like any time where you're just standing around is really bad and wasted time. And so for me, having the Hollyland Mars 400S Pro was a great kit, but that thing would take a minute and a half to power up and connect. This thing connects in 20 seconds. Sorry, I had to put the bunny ears back on. Like it's like a necessity. Like I need them on there to continue talking about it. But guys, it's just incredible how fast it connects and doing so automatically, no issues. Again, we've filmed in warehouses, we've filmed in areas with near radio towers, big giant concrete slabs, never had a blackout, never had a signal loss. I just love it, guys. I've gone about up to 250, 300 feet of distance with these. And again, no signal loss. They claim up to 1,000, I think, but I haven't personally tested that. But again, 300 feet, like when are you really in reality going more than 300 feet away from your talent? Almost never. So, that right there is like good enough for me almost, if you will. But just incredible. Talk about the imports, outports a little bit more. So SDI in and out. There's also HDMI in for the transmitter, but there isn't HDMI out. I would have liked to see it, but honestly, there's not really even room on this device for another import or outport. So I understand that, but SDI, and that's my preferred way to go anyways, and it's really what I generally use because it's all that's available with the Ursa Mini Pro G2. And I'm not using my Pocket 4K or other brand cameras that often. Just love my Ursa Mini G2. And then lastly, guys, it's got a thread port on the bottom. What I really love about this too is the ergonomics. So the thread port is on the bottom, so it sits vertically on the camera. Now this is pretty long, but again, because it sits vertically, it's not so obtrusive. What was really kind of annoying for me with the Mars 400S Pro is it was actually right here, the thread port. So it would sit like this on the camera, and then the bunny ears would be up here. So it ate up a lot of space on my camera. Just wasn't the most ideal kind of ergonomics then with my camera for how I would like to be able to hold my camera in different positions. This allows me to better get the ergonomics I want on my camera. You know, I just love the way my camera feels. I love the positions and the ways I can hold it and grab it with this. So again, it's just not obtrusive, which is fantastic. You know, talking about the lag and the latency, you know, there is a little bit of lag and latency, but almost none, guys. I mean, it's very, very minimal, like maybe 0.1, 0.008 or something like that. The lag is very minimal. They've actually built their own proprietary chip called the Hevo. So yes, they made their manufacturer created their own chip they built into the system that Hollyland actually claims is better than anything else out there. And I don't know if I 100% agree, but I'm damn near close, because again, you know, I just haven't had enough personal experience using Teradek systems to know in comparison. But I mean, it's almost no latency at all, guys. Absolutely incredible. We've been able to use this for focus pulling, which is super huge. One of the biggest and most important aspects of having a wireless monitoring system, aside for your director or your client being able to utilize that, is so you can do, you know, wireless follow focusing. Super important and super helpful for your camera operator, your DP. So I love that we've been able to do that seamlessly with no issues. So again, the latency drop off is very minimal, which I love. And lastly, guys, the price. You know, you got Teradek and some of these other big name brands charging $2,000 plus for a wireless system. This is $899. Full kit. Both of these fully built out, ready to go, and the Pelican case, all for $899. Guys, you can't beat the price tag for what you get. The quality product, I mean, the build quality, the effectiveness, the efficiency of the wireless transmission, and just the overall reliability, guys. Like it's super fast, it's super efficient, it's affordable, and it's reliable. That's the biggest thing for me. You know, knowing that I can show up on set and I can trust this product to work, to do its job, and no questions asked. You know, I can go to set, I can have, you know, my AC build it out, and I know that it's gonna connect. You know, whether he's used the system before himself, he's gonna set it up with ease, and it's gonna connect automatically, no issues, and we're gonna run it all day, no problem. That means so much to me as a director and a DP. It gives me so much peace of mind and allows me to focus on so many other vastly more important things on set than making sure equipment is functioning properly. That's really it for my review, guys. Overall, you know, love the product. I think it's great. And I really love Hollyland and what they're doing, you know, how they're changing the industry and really making things a lot more affordable for us filmmakers. That's it for this episode. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to drop them below. I'll get back to y'all as soon as I can. With that all being said, that's it. Much love. Peace.